All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things, all right? Listen, child. Earlier today, I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I snuck around to the bakery and had a Diddy. Yes, I had a Diddy. I had a Diddy hole. No shade. Don't do me like that. We've all had a Diddy in the past. Listen, y'all ain't never had no Diddy. You know what a Diddy is. This is a Diddy, a glazed hole, donut hole, or donut. You see the glaze with the round and the hole? That's a Diddy. You eat Diddies every day at work, don't lie. So they should just call glazed donuts now Diddies. So I wouldn't have a Diddy earlier today, and I'm trying to watch my figure, so I probably won't have one tomorrow. But anyway, so he apparently went up for another hearing, an appeal, to try to get bail. And they offered $50 million, taking all the kids' passports, take the mama's passport, selling the plane, no internet service. He was only going to be allowed to go from, I think it was Miami, New York, or New York and LA. Everything. He was pretty much going to be on house arrest just to be out of jail until the trial. However, they didn't play with him in court today. They're like, well, he's too dangerous. He's a flight risk. And he's a manipulator. And he's a coercer. And a lot of people are afraid of him. He's way too powerful. And he can get things done and happen to people. And he's just a danger to people. So he's got to stay locked up. Then they pleaded and they begged. And they said, well, hey, listen, we won't allow any female contact. He won't contact any females. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. The females is not what I'm worried about. It's the donut. It's the donut holes. It's the glazed ass. It's the Diddies. You got 1,000 bottles of oil and lube. You ain't worried about no. That whole so motherfucker, you can call it a glazed donut. This how Diddy walk around his house with his hole. Just shining and open. And every man that walked through that door must be glazed and traded. And so for me, the women thing wasn't a big deal. What I feel like Diddy does to women, he them, has them look crazy, and then off them. A man, he's glazing. We are the victims here too. We ought to be protected. People talking about, oh, he don't want to be around no women. It's okay. Well, you think? What about the big chocolate mother? Yeah, no, women can come on, but he'll have some men come flying through on a private jet and stuff his donut. So no. At the end of the day, in all seriousness, I don't think Diddy should have been released. I know a lot of people saying, well, Harvey Weinstein was released, R. Kelly was released, all these, Bill Cosby was released. It's not the same. Diddy has way too much money. And this is bigger than Harvey Weinstein. This is bigger than R. Kelly. This is bigger than Bill Cosby. To me, this is not only like SA, but it's also often people, like, there's a lot of layers to this. And Diddy, the fact that he was reaching out, calling people over 100 times, witnesses, to try to coerce them, to try to get them to speak out and say something different, or just trying to kind of like intimidate them. If you don't think that he will go after people that are now speaking and have them offed, you're crazy. He has enough power to sit at home and make people disappear. That can be a problem in this case, because this has come to a head. No Diddy. And it is about to explode. And so at this point, he needs to sit there, because You can't take that risk of him knocking at my door and or me getting a liquid IV and somehow the liquid IV ain't clean. Could you imagine that Don Richards has a long night performing, or she's just trying to be on her earthy health kick, and she calls someone over to do a liquid IV for her and never wakes up because Diddy done now found the liquid IV lady and gave her $100 million to Don or anybody else that spoke out. I'm just saying, you just never know when you have the powers that be. It gets to be a dirty game. This man got away with this stuff for almost a decade. And you don't think now you're fighting for your life, you won't have people turn up and disappear when you seemingly have nothing to lose? They've got pictures, DVDs, apes, all kind of evidence ready to go. They were saying it in court. We're ready to go. We're ready to go to trial. Are you ready? We got everything that we need to hang this. And he is a to society. And I just feel like I don't really have pity for Diddy because Diddy was one of those people, and you watched it through the TV, very arrogant, very narcissistic, very controlling. And it was like, when those type of people come across, it's like they feel like they're invincible, And I don't think it's right to take advantage of men, women, anybody for the sake of an opportunity, especially if to just empower yourself. I never really forgave Diddy when he made making the band walk across that bridge for some cheesecake. I knew at that moment when he made them walk across that bridge for that cheesecake that he was a low down, no good, nothing ass mother. And then when he flipped on Lil' Kim like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think that he needs to sit there and figure it out. Now, his lawyer is saying, well, it's a lot easier for me to communicate with my client if he's outside of the jail because it's hard for us to communicate because everything is digital now. We need to be able to sit up here and look at all the discovery, all this evidence. This is going to be a lot going on. We need to be able to look at all of these pieces, all of this evidence together, and it's harder to do that with him behind bars. Now, they're also saying they tried to use the fact that, Diddy is a high-profile person and that it could not be safe for him to be in jail because, the in jail, once they take your glaze hole, they take your throat. And they're saying that they feel like Diddy would not be safe in jail because somebody had tried to him in jail for street cred, clout, respect, and as a badge of honor. So not only is Diddy's whole in danger, but his whole life is in danger. And so at this point, people are saying, well, hey, this man could get hurt while he's locked up. That still didn't work. And so now what they're doing, the lawyer is at this point, he's now trying to request a very speedy trial. He's trying to go to trial within the next 6 months because he's trying to get Diddy out of there. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, at the end of the day, I guess he's in there because in my mind, I was thinking, shit, if you got all this evidence, we're going to a speedy trial. I don't know. I would try to drag this out as long as possible. But what are we dragging out? At this point, I'm in there. We're at the rubber meeting the road. We're at the whole meeting. The insertion has happened. Okay, the off has started, and it ain't going to stop. And so at this point, because I was thinking, well, maybe I could string it out along. Maybe I could figure something out. No, nigga, you in there anyway. So my thing is like, well, what if we go to trial and they find me guilty? Then I'm convicted of all this, and then is it life or death for how many years I got? Let's drag this out for a minute and let me see. Let's weigh the options. Let's see. Maybe one of them hoes are die. But I guess when you think about it, well, you're already sitting in there, so you might as well just get it over with. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. There's no wiggle room. Okay? The friction is happening. The doors are closing in. The hose is clenched. Okay? And it's tight. Just the way you like it. Tight and right. But you oil that mouth up, it'll open up some windows and some doors of opportunity. And I'm thinking that Diddy is hoping that he can oil up a situation to open it up and really kind of come out on the other side. However, I don't think even 1,000 bottles of BALL can loosen this up for him to get out. Nope. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And honestly, he does not deserve to get out. Absolutely not. You stay in there. You slipped and you slid for years. You lied. You made it seem like Cassie was a liar. It was all love. Then the video came out. So no one believes you. You're going down. The lawyer's lying for you. Everyone's lying. You made it seem like Cassie was crazy. Then the video came out where you kicked and punched her. Then you admitted that you did something wrong. But you didn't say that was a nasty freak. Then you had her hiding under the blankets and stuff. After you had whooped her. And then had told her you got 6 kids. You're surrounded. Help you do something. So he's doing this pity party on people, and people don't want to deal with it, and people don't want to be bombarded with that. Don't call me. Don't send your people to call me. Don't send your lawyer. Don't send your friends. Not the maid. Not the IV drip lady. Your mama. No, you gotta go, because if you don't think that Diddy is not gonna make a move when he's out, you're crazy. He has nothing to lose, and he knows he's guilty. The feds have the evidence. Like, we're not gonna sit up here and act like they don't. They would never have indicted you on that and got you if they did not have substantial evidence. And hell, we've seen it. And then you settled with Cassie. If it was all a lie, you would have took Cassie to court. It's not a lie. And so, if I'm Diddy and you gave me bail, I wouldn't give a what the lawyers say, what that one say, but I would call somebody to get the jet in my name, whatever, and they name this, that, and the third, whoever. I got too much money. I'm going to Kawasaki, Powercon, Dubadan. Bitch, I'll go to Iran. I will go, bitch, I would go to Jerusalem before I stayed here and played a game. I'd have moved to China, Japan, anywhere. I'd have got out of the United States forever and lived my life. You'd have never saw me again. It'd have been the greatest heist. It would have been the greatest getaway of all time. I'd have never showed myself in the states of, or I'd have moved to Bali. Go with Russell Simmons. Go hide away to Bali. I'd have left and just changed my whole life around. Became a what is those things? Not a nun, but a monk. Just go be a monk somewhere. Dress in a bunch of garb and just change your life. Change your name to Diddy Tucson or Shalazu or Baba Wawu, something like that. I would do it. I'd take the risk. Soon as they let me out, don't even take me home. We're on the plane to Iran. Yes, he ran. He ran. You get it? Iran. Hey, he ran. He ran. I ran. I definitely went to Iran. I ran. He ran. He ran. He ran. I ran. You get it? I'm gone. And you niggas will never catch me again. I don't care what they said. And honestly, the baby too. And them kids. They got a long life to live. I don't give a about them mother. I'll send them a postcard. What good is it gonna do for me being in here? I can't save them anyway. Them kids. I'm out of here. They can come see me every now and then. Give a about them kids. You didn't care about them kids anyway. When you was doing all that crazy stuff, you didn't care about the family, your future, or your family. All you cared about was and getting your on. And your freak off and your pink dust. In the BBC. In the NYC. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm here for this trial. I have no pity for Diddy because it was like, dude, you felt invincible. I don't feel bad for anybody that falls when you can tell they feel invincible. And here's the thing. I met Diddy. How many times I met Diddy? I met Diddy like 3 times. One time when I was performing at the VMAs with MC Hammer. He was actually really cool. Then I met him at a party in Miami. He was sliding all across the stage, and it was a fantastic party. That was in like 2006. Then I recently met him in 2022. Bobby Lights invited me to this party that they were having for Drink Champs. They were starting a new podcast. It was called Smoke Champs, and Diddy was there, and so he walked right up on me. And now that I think about it, he was heavily on me. Like walked right up on me, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just kidding. It was, well, I did gag, but it was like he wasn't on me, but it was on me. It was pretty damn close. But he was nice. He was quiet, but he was there. You could see the arrogance though. He was real cocky, but he was cool. So I know I've never been invited to a but usually when you're gay like that and you're out, you don't get invited. You usually have to be a little bit more masculine and buff and, you know, straight presenting to get invited to the offs, in my opinion. So yeah, but no, Diddy, maybe he was just stoned that day too, because he didn't do a lot of talking, but he talked a little bit. He was there. It was cool, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, I wonder, do I have that video? I think I showed you guys that video a while back. Let me see if I have it here. I'll post it, but it might be some music in it. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I have that video, guys. If I have that video, I will show you. Hold on. Give me 1 second, because you guys are messing. I know some of you guys probably never seen it. So I'm going to show you, Messy. Where's the video? I don't remember when it was, though. Hold on, because now I got to find it because I said I was going to show it. Oh, it might be here. Look. Oh, look. I have the video. I kind of was fanned out a little bit, no shade. But I had no idea. But I was just standing there, and then all of a sudden, he appeared. He just appeared. Now, I'm not going to say he tried to glaze my cakes, but he just kind of appeared out of nowhere and was behind me. But that really wasn't what I was into. I was just kind of gagged that he was right there. I thought they were going to try to hit me or push me or something. Let me show you. Uh-oh, there's Diddy. I'm muting it because I don't want you guys to hear it. But that was him. That was like 2 years ago. I'll play it again. He was cool. He was nice. He was nice. It really wasn't nothing crazy. So I met him a couple of times, and he was cool. But if he's beating Cassie and, you know, kicking the women and being a monster like that, and then trying to make it seem like people are lying, I can't support it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people gaslight you and you have the truth and they lying. So my thing is, I want to see how this lawyer is going to get Diddy out of this situation. I just don't see him being able to do it. I honestly do not see him being able to get Diddy out of this. Like, how? It's too much proof. It's too much evidence. And remember when I told you, a lot of people didn't want to pick it up and a lot of people didn't want to believe it. But I had got a call when the Cassie thing happened. And I told you that Diddy blew up the car. And I'm trying to remember the story now. Broke in the Kanye house. Was it Kanye house? Yes, because he thought that Cassie was sleeping with Kanye or something like that, and then went into Kanye's house and had it burglarized. But really, she was with Kid Cudi. Then when she found out, she blew up Kid Cudi's car. And then they were saying that Diddy Kid Cudi dog. Now, I got this from an industry insider. But I think that it's interesting now that arson has been mentioned in some of the claims. So it's just a lot going on. The girls, the girls talk in LA. And so they call my phone and they be giving me the tea. Now, it's all going to come out, but it's a lot going on. So, yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm not here for Diddy to get out. Nice man on the surface, but inside, Diddy just was dealing with too much. And I just don't. To be honest with you, I just feel like he let the power get to his head and he felt like he was invincible. And I just think now you're getting your karma. You cannot think that you're going to get away with, everything. You just not. I don't care if it's 2009 and 2024. You still, like, at the time, you don't get away. Especially when you've done so many people wrong. And then when you have so much money and then you amass success. See, here's the problem. If he would have done people wrong, and then kind of failed and flopped and not attained significant amount of success, fame, and notoriety and money, I think it wouldn't have mattered. But the problem is you've burnt people, you've ended people's careers, you've maybe people, and then you get to be frolicked and loved by the public. First of all, being famous, rich, successful already breeds envy. But then you add into it, I feel slighted by you. I feel disrespected by you. I feel wrong done by you. I feel taken advantage by you. I feel sacrificed by you in order for you to come up. And now I've lost it all or I've gained nothing. And I'm watching you flourish at the expense of me and this person and that person. So, you mix a little hurt, rightfully so, a little bitterness, hater, and then they all have a bitter, hater, hurt lunch because it's all the different emotions. You got some haters, you got the bitter ones, you got the ones that really have been hurt. We all have a sit there and a lunch, and we wait for the attack. And once that happens, we all come behind you and knock you down because as you frolic off the grid with Young Miami, as you down her throat and change your name from Diddy to P. Diddy to Puff Daddy to all of a sudden Love, because now you're sitting there in all of our faces, hypothetically, now all of a sudden you love. Ain't nothing love about you when you got 20 people over here, 3 of them is haters, 7 of them is bitter, and 10 of them has been abused. And feel taken advantage of by you. You want to change your name to Love. Oh, no. Ain't no love here. We're coming to get you. And we're going to wait for the right time to get you. You keep frolicking and you keep hopping around and you keep acting like what you did to us didn't matter. People sit back and wait for the right moment to get you. And they did just that. And the problem was he felt invincible and he felt like he had made it through. But Cassie said, oh, no, I will do you when these other girls won't. This is your puppet, not me, in the words of Nene Leakes. Now, where's Farnsworth Bentley? Where's Lorianne Gibson? I call them to the floor, and I demand them to be in that courtroom. I want to hear Farnsworth Bentley. I want to hear Mary J. Blige. I want to hear Lorianne Gibson. And I want to hear, what is that? The fat black man that was on the Making the Band show. He got to be on there too, because I think he got a weird case out there too. I forget his name. Y'all going to tell me in the comments. But he need to be there too. All of you niggas. We want to know. What do you know? What do Lorianne know? What do Farnsworth Bentley know? He just been so quiet. He's quiet for a reason. What do you know, Farnsworth? You was around and then you disappeared. You were the umbrella man. What was that giving? And Farnsworth was pretty too. Did he glaze your hole once? Or twice? Did he stick the umbrella up your ass? What happened, Farnsworth? Were you flying in on that umbrella and sliding on that? So let us know. Lorianne, did you 8 count on some? A 1-2 step right on a motherfucking. Diddy bop right into some. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Did you boom cat in some cat? Lorianne? Did you boom cat into some cat? I'd like to know. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, this is a weird case. We're going to talk about it. And I'll keep you posted. And everybody, I need you guys to keep me posted on the trial because I might miss certain stuff. DM me. I need some trial watchers. I need you guys to be watching for me and letting me know when the trial is happening, okay? DM me, let me know, and I love you all. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.